For years, Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch has occupied a unique corner of reality television, part supernatural thriller, part treasure hunting saga, and part geological puzzle box. Fans have remained glued to the screen through every twist, explosion, cave-in, and bizarre anomaly, certain that the next episode might finally unveil the truth hiding beneath the Utah desert. But lately, the show's future has hung under an uneasy cloud. Questions about production delays, rumored logistical challenges, and whispers of new discoveries have stirred speculation across fan communities. Into that haze steps Charlie Snider, producer, longtime creative architect, and one of the few individuals who understands the show from the inside out. His recent behind-the-scenes revelations offer a clearer picture of where the franchise stands and where it may be headed next. And according to him, Blind Frog Ranch has only scratched the surface of what's coming. A franchise built on mystery, risk, and unfinished business from its earliest days, Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch centered around the allure of incomplete stories. There were tunnels that cracked open on their own. There were pools of water that refused to behave normally. There were strange metallic objects buried deep in sealed caverns. Every season ended on a note that seemed to promise a breakthrough just beyond reach. Charlie Snider emerged early on as the quiet architect holding these puzzle pieces together. He watched as Duane Ollinger's ranch evolved from a privately held curiosity into a television phenomenon. Under the surface, something always pushed back: ancient structures, voids in the earth, atmospheric anomalies, and hazards no treasure team could ignore. This ongoing tension, Charlie revealed, has always been the engine of the series. To him, the ranch was never a location that surrendered its secrets easily. Instead, it functioned as a living organism, reactive, unpredictable, and unwilling to give away answers. Even now, after years of digging, diving, drilling, and scanning, the production team continues to feel the presence of something unsolved. He views the show's progression not as a chase for a single treasure, but as a long-form narrative about discovery, resilience, and the psychology of pursuit. And based on his latest insights, that narrative is nowhere near its final chapter. Why production has become more complicated and thing, Charlie made abundantly clear, is that creating Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch has grown exponentially more complex. The ranch itself has transformed from a straightforward dig site into a labyrinth of interconnected, dangerous zones. Subterranean voids have become more unstable. Underground water systems have grown more erratic. Natural pockets of gas, radiation fluctuations, and environmental hazards continue to challenge the team. Major discoveries over the last few seasons have also created new logistical problems. As more attention turns toward Blind Frog Ranch from outside researchers, government agencies, and private explorers, the production has been forced to adapt to a new level of scrutiny. Charlie explained that the crew is now required to document hazards in greater detail. Geological teams must be on standby at all times. Safety officers evaluate every new site before a camera can even roll. The ranch, once a wide-open environment where the team could quickly adjust course, has now become a controlled operation. But this heightened complexity, Charlie revealed, is one of the reasons the show's future remains promising. The more obstacles that arise, the more evidence there is that Blind Frog Ranch still has undisclosed secrets. New evidence changes everything, although Charlie avoided offering specifics about classified findings or unreleased footage. He hinted strongly that new evidence has been uncovered. Evidence compelling enough to justify the next phase of the franchise. This new material, he suggested, does not resemble the ranch's earlier discoveries. Rather than isolated anomalies or cryptic artifacts, The latest findings appear to tie multiple clues together. Structural patterns underground point to architectural design. Some recovered samples exhibit unusual composition. Drone-based thermal imaging has detected unexpected heat signatures in areas previously considered dormant. Charlie emphasized that these new pieces form what he described as the show's most cohesive puzzle yet. Instead of leading the team in different directions, they create a unified trail. That trail may finally offer a meaningful explanation for the ranch's most perplexing mysteries, from the sealed cavern beneath the pond to the unexplained metallic object rooted in the earth. The production team, he revealed, recognizes the weight of what they've uncovered. And they understand that fans will want to see every step of this developing storyline. Why the next season will be bigger than expected, Charlie offered a surprising insight. The production isn't simply planning a continuation. They are architecting an expansion. The next installment of Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch may not look like previous seasons. Instead of focusing solely on the ranch's central dig sites, future episodes may branch into surrounding regions, areas that have long been rumored to connect to the same underground network. Charlie stated that this shift comes as a direct result of new mapping technologies, cross-referenced with recent discoveries. What once appeared to be isolated anomalies now seem to be part of a larger system, potentially stretching well beyond the ranch itself. This expanded scope will require new equipment, new exploration methods, and perhaps most importantly, new personnel. As interest grows among scientists, archaeologists, and independent researchers, the ranch is attracting fresh expertise. Charlie hinted that the new phase may include specialists who can interpret data too complex for the original team. At the same time, Charlie stressed that the core cast, Dwayne, Chad, Charlie, and Eric Drummond, remain central to the story. Their long-standing connection to the land, combined with their determination to find answers, creates a narrative continuity that cannot be replaced. Addressing rumors of cancellation, online speculation has long painted a dramatic picture. Stories of network disputes, funding issues, and behind-the-scenes tension. But Charlie dispelled these rumors with an unexpectedly calm perspective. He indicated that the show is not facing cancellation. Instead, it is encountering the natural growing pains of a franchise that keeps discovering more than it can immediately process. Every new lead requires testing. Every new sample demands analysis. The team refuses to release episodes that rush or dilute the significance of the discoveries. The delay, Charlie clarified, reflects a desire to elevate the show rather than stretch it thin. He has always believed that the Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch brand should evolve with the scale of its findings, not collapse under the pressure to deliver fast television. Fans may be eager for quick answers, but Charlie emphasized that Blind Frog Ranch is not a site that rewards impatience. The truth beneath the desert seems to reveal itself slowly, almost reluctantly, and the production intends to honor that process. What fans should expect next? While Charlie avoided giving away direct spoilers, he outlined the thematic direction of upcoming episodes. The tone, he suggested, will shift from simple exploration to a deeper investigation of origins. Instead of asking what is buried on the ranch, the show may begin asking why it was hidden and who had the capability to place it there. Charlie believes that the next phase will challenge long-held assumptions about Utah's ancient history. Geological layers suggest unusual activity. Metallic anomalies follow patterns inconsistent with natural formation. Underground structures do not match documented cultural footprints. He explained that these contradictions demand a new perspective, one that blends science, archaeology, mythology, and environmental analysis. The show's future may explore more interdisciplinary angles. Viewers may see episodes that investigate the history of regional tribes, the migration of early civilizations, and theories about why the land itself seems to resist intrusion. There is also talk of advanced scanning missions that will map deeper layers of the ranch than ever attempted. These missions could reveal voids or passageways previously undetectable, offering a more complete understanding of the subterranean network. Behind the scenes, Charlie's creative vision, Charlie Snider, has always been known for his calm presence, measured thinking, and ability to translate chaos into compelling storytelling. But his latest vision for the franchise reflects a noticeable shift. He sees mystery at Blind Frog Ranch moving toward a more cinematic approach. Larger landscapes, higher stakes, and more immersive world building. He is particularly invested in balancing realism with wonder. The show has always straddled the line between documentary investigation and ancient mystery storytelling. Charlie's future plans aim to amplify that duality. He wants viewers to feel the weight of each discovery, but he also wants the ranch to retain its sense of unpredictable magic. The ranch is not simply a dig site or television set. It is an evolving character in its own right, and he believes the next season must reflect that evolution. The future is still unwritten even with all the planning underway. Charlie acknowledged one undeniable truth. Blind Frog Ranch has a way of undoing expectations. Every year, the team arrives with clear objectives, only to discover that the land itself shifts priorities. Floods swallow equipment, caverns collapse, entrances open where they were never mapped.